The overuse of pesticides in agriculture has become a widespread and significant concern in recent years, as it can have serious negative impacts on the environment, human health, and the sustainability of food production. Pesticides are chemical substances that are used to kill or control pests, including insects, weeds, fungi, and rodents. They are commonly used in agriculture to protect crops from damage and increase crop yields. While pesticides can be effective at controlling pests and increasing crop yields, they can also have unintended consequences if they are not used responsibly. One of the main concerns with the overuse of pesticides in agriculture is that they can be toxic to non-target organisms, including birds, bees, and other beneficial insects. Pesticides can also contaminate soil and water, leading to negative impacts on ecosystems and the food chain. In addition, the overuse of pesticides can lead to the development of pesticide-resistant pests, which can reduce the effectiveness of these chemicals and make pest control more difficult. Another concern with the overuse of pesticides in agriculture is that they can have negative impacts on human health. Pesticides can be harmful to people who are exposed to them, either through direct contact or through the consumption of food that has been treated with pesticides. Some pesticides have been linked to cancer, neurological disorders, and other serious health problems. In addition to the negative impacts on the environment and human health, the overuse of pesticides in agriculture can also be unsustainable in the long term. Pesticides can be expensive, and relying on them too heavily can increase the cost of food production and make it less accessible to consumers. In addition, the overuse of pesticides can lead to the loss of biodiversity and the degradation of soil, which can reduce the overall productivity of agriculture. There are several ways that the overuse of pesticides in agriculture can be reduced or eliminated. One approach is to use integrated pest management strategies, which involve a combination of pest control methods, such as biological control, cultural control, and physical control. Another approach is to use pesticides more selectively and responsibly, by applying them only when necessary and at the appropriate dosage. This can help to reduce the negative impacts of pesticides on the environment and human health, while still providing effective pest control. In addition, farmers can adopt more sustainable agricultural practices, such as using cover crops to build soil health and promote biodiversity, which can help to reduce the need for pesticides. Consumers can also play a role in reducing the overuse of pesticides in agriculture by choosing foods that are grown using sustainable and organic farming practices. Overall, the overuse of pesticides in agriculture is a complex and multifaceted issue, and addressing it will require a combination of approaches and efforts from farmers, policymakers, and consumers. By working together, it is possible to reduce the negative impacts of pesticides and promote more sustainable and healthy food production systems.